execution brings effort. Effort brings execution. Put it on a T-shirt, Stephon Diggs. That looked
right.
really good. After losing 2 straight games, the Bills got a much-needed get-right win over the Cleveland Browns in Detroit. Weird sentence. Are the Bills officially back on track?
I don't know. I don't care. For this Buffalo Bills team,
Okay.
I love it.
All right.
Let me rephrase it.
Bill Selma on the West Coast. No,
for them, like, to go through everything they went through, like, there's a snowstorm. You can't get out of your house. We saw all the videos and so many neighbors in Buffalo, amazing, that community, helping shovel guys out, get them to the stadium and all of that. That had to be tough. Like, I talked to a guy on their team, and he was just like, this was so trash trying to get out of my house. It was just like, we all laughed about it. We were like, how special this is. But you saw that level of snow that they were dealing with in Buffalo. It was insane. So for them to go through everything they went through, and I don't want to magnify it. I know there were some people that probably have gone through worse dealing with the snow and all of that. But a credit to those guys of being able to change the schedule. It's supposed to be a home game. Now we got to travel to Detroit and go through all of the shenanigans and all of that. You said McDermott picking guys up, driving them to the facility. They didn't start that game fast. The Browns came ready to play. They weathered the storm and was able to come out on top. So credit to those players and coaches and everybody just keeping them all reeled in.
I love that take because just get a win. Who cares if it's 2-0 or 200-0? You needed a win in that. Just try to empathize in some way you can with the Bills players. Imagine you got a home game, all right? You don't have to go anywhere. It's just like that. You travel to the stadium. It's great. We've lost 2 games in a row. Like, we really need to win, and now we get a struggling Browns team at home. And of all things, the weather demands that you travel to Detroit. Can't get out of your driveway, can't get to the plane. You already know you're going to Detroit again next week. Like, due respect to the beautiful people of Detroit, not a lot of people are looking this time of year to go to Detroit twice in 5 days, let alone for a work trip. So they go. If you lose that game, if you're the Bills, oh, my God. Not only have you lost 3 in a row, the wheels are falling off, the sky is falling, and you had to go through all that, and all these great people in Buffalo and all the people at the Bills who helped you get out of your driveway, then you lose to the Jacoby Brissett Browns? You can't do it. I don't care what the score was of this game. They had to win. They got to win. They're back. They're track, whatever. Like you say, Jason, I don't care, but I'm just glad that they got the win. They needed it bad.
I'm going to sort of continue with the I don't care
It's great.
vibe that we've got going on right here because you probably have Josh Allen on your fantasy team. Some folks out there, you definitely do. He didn't help you much yesterday. What was the stat line? 197 and a touchdown. But here's why I don't care. The most important stat, 0 interceptions.
Yeah.
Right? And he had 6 in the last 3 games coming in. So it's kind of weird to say this about an MVP candidate who was throwing 4 touchdowns a game early in the season. And if you said to me, the Bills put up 31, I'd say, well, he probably threw for 320 and 3 touchdowns. No, but we got to kind of get it back down to the basics. Don't throw to the other colored jersey. All right, we got that. Now next week, let's go back to working on 4 touchdowns in a game and 330 yards if we can. I thought that was the most important part for Josh Allen, particularly on a crazy week like that.
You know what I do care about is Twitter weather. I really love following like massive weather situations on social media. The snow wall. Did you guys see pictures of the snow wall coming across Buffalo? It was unbelievable. It was literally a put it up here, Jay, and it's just like this white image coming across. People were like driving down the highway, and it was just this thing coming at you. The Bills are the snow wall. And sometimes the snow wall would have holes in it, and like sometimes it would disappear. People wouldn't tweet those pictures, wouldn't pop up on social media. But then that snow wall, man, it just kept coming right across the lake, right across Buffalo, and blanketed that city with 7 beautiful inches of powder. Beautiful to some people. Other people think it's disgusting and trash, and they don't want to get out of it. But man, if that were me and I was living amidst it, like just the rest of the NFL deal with the fact that the Bills are the snow wall. Sometimes it goes away, but that lake effect, it was powerful, potent. It was coming straight across. They look good. It was a get-right game. It was fine. They took care of it, but like they are a problem, I think, down the stretch.
Yeah, they are. And you know what's fun? Like, and welcome to the next 3 days of Good Morning Football. Bills Lions, there's some meat on that bone.
Yes.
Like there's some meat on that bone on Thanksgiving. They got to go back and play the red hot Detroit team. Let's go.
Absolutely.
I like it.
Hey, come